Spring is here, and I want to show you how I create my looks during this delightful, lively, fresh, energized weather. I'm starting today's look with two fruity floral fragrances to put me in the fresh spring mood. The first one is very intense yet invigorating. This is Bitter Peach. So, the intense fragrance I apply on the pulse points. So, as the heat is emanated by the body, this gets diffused in the air. And then I will layer it with a lighter version of a fruity floral. This one is Nashi Pear. It's a beautiful light fragrance, and I apply it all over. So this combination really gives a burst of fruitiness which completely evokes spring. I love it. Now let's start with the makeup. I'm going in with my concealer. As you know by now, I like to do the number 3 or the reverse 3 on the other side. So I'm starting with a very fluffy brush because I don't want to apply too much product and I don't want too much coverage for this. So using my brush, I'm just going to blend the product outwards. So I'm starting at the center and pushing the product outwards. This is great because this is the areas of the face that need the most coverage. So in times where you don't want a full coverage look, this is a very good technique to use even with your foundation, just to apply it in a 3 because this targets just the center of the face and that's perfect. So another thing that I like to do is to leave some redness on my face. So you can see today my nose is a little red because it's very cold. I will leave this redness because that only makes the skin look even more natural and less of that texture everywhere. So this is a great tip if you want your skin to look as natural as possible. You can just do this targeted application and leave some areas where you can see the texture of the skin. I really like to give that naturally glowing effect. Next, we're going to add warmth to the skin. For this, I'm using a very unique blush today. This is one of my favorite blushes. It's from Shiseido. It's a very cushiony gel texture, which actually goes on like a cream and finishes like a powder effect, like a very velvety finish. So the best way to use it is to apply it with your fingers. So I start at the center, just on the top of the cheeks, and push it upwards towards the temples. So this gives a boost of freshness to my skin and to the whole look. To finish, I even apply a little on the eyelids. So this gives a very harmonized look. We will be applying eyeshadow later, but this starts to create a nice base. So actually, you can even finish your look just by doing these 2 steps and then a little lipstick. So this is a great way of doing a spring makeup if you're in a hurry. The best part about this blush is that it's completely buildable. So you can just add the product as you desire and for the intensity you would like. Now to do the eye makeup, I'm first going to start with my kohl pencil. So today I'm using a brown kohl pencil and I'm doing the lower lash line. And I'm just going to keep it very smudgy and soft. So I apply the pencil and blend immediately because this is a waterproof pencil. So before it dries, it's important to just blend the edges to give that soft look. You can even add this intensity on the upper lash line if you want something more intense. Now let's go with the eyeshadows. So first of all, I'm going with a metallic finish. To apply this, I'm using a small brush. Now you can see that the brush is a little designed like my earrings, and you must be wondering what brush this is. But actually not. This is my dog who actually bit my brushes and he loves to explore. So that's the story behind my brush. So using the brush, I'm just going to blend the edges, giving a very soft finish, just like a wash of color on my eyelids. So now we already had the base with the blush, and this is just going to add to that intensity. The best way to apply metallic finishes is to really slide and glide the product on your eyelid. This really crushes those pearly pigments and those metallic pigments and gives a very nice shiny finish. Now I'm going in with a glitter finish. So this I'm going to apply only on the center of my eyelids and just try to blend it in with the rest of the eyeshadow. So just tapping it on the center and just blending the edges so that everything looks nice and soft. So adding this extra texture on your eyelids will actually give you this 3D kind of effect. With the sunlight of spring, this looks absolutely beautiful because you have these different reflects coming through. To finish the eye look, I will just set the lower lash line with a darker shade. So as you can see, I'm applying it on the kohl pencil that we applied earlier and just blending it using the same brush that I used for the eyelid. So here again, just blend the edges of the eyeshadow. You don't have to go over everything, just the edges. And that's it. To complete the look, I will apply a generous amount of mascara. So today I'm going with a high volume mascara. And I'm making sure firstly to coat the lashes from the top, because I use glitter eyeshadow and metallic eyeshadows. I have some fallout on the lashes. So to have those intense black lashes, it's important to do the first coat on top of the lashes and then slowly build from underneath. You can even finish with the lower lashes. A final touch for the eye look is to do the brows. I will just use a brow gel to fix the brows so my eyes look nice and open. I'm starting with a matte lipstick. This is one of my favorite products from Sephora. You will notice that I use the Sephora cream stain lipsticks a lot. They have the perfect texture and they're really comfortable for a matte lipstick. So I apply the product on the center of the lip and then work on the edges. That's the easiest way to do it. Fill in the color at the center and then slowly perfect the edges. So you can stop here. This is a good way to finish your look. But today I want to give my lips that illuminated look which goes well for spring. So on top of this matte, I will apply a satin finish. So I'm just applying just a touch at the center of the lips just to give that beautiful magnetic effect to my lips. And that's it. This is the final look. I really hope you enjoyed creating this look with me. You saw how easy and quick it was. I love it because it's a very refreshing look. So I'm all set to enjoy my evening. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and comment below if you did. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.